Welcome back to this playthrough. We will be exploring the monastery today.
I do not know why it is so, but being here makes me feel quite unwell. I am so sleepy and a bit... It is a struggle merely to stay conscious. Are you feeling the same?
No, I am not.
Why must you be so difficult? I know the entire contents of your heart and soul, so you should know there is no fooling me.
That- Go here.
What?
Need something, Professor? I was just asking Monica here to be less demanding of Lady Edelgard's time. This is my first time working with the Gerald, the legend known across the ages as the Blade Breaker. And I get to see him with my own eyes. That means I have to try my absolute hardest.
No. We'll do here.
Sufficient. Luck wasn't with you.
Yeah, a foe that can do some damage.
Sufficient. Give up. Luck wasn't with you.
Nice. Steel Gauntlet plus.
Hey there.
What is it? Sorry, thanks. I've been looking...
We'll use action.
Hey, I know you figure medicine and magical healing are two ways to do the same thing, but it's way deeper than that. Medicine is all about preventing infection and suppressing symptoms with, well, medicine. That's probably obvious. But magical healing is focused on closing up wounds faster, raising a body's vital energy. Stuff like that.
This is the month where you can recruit Manuela and Hanneman and get one of the best swords in the game in doing so.
You just say the word, and I'll... Don't worry about it. It's only natural.
Caspar.
Did you see that my father came by during the Battle of the Eagle and Lion? He left soon after, but I saw him talking to Edelgard first. I wonder what they could have to talk about.
Plenty of things.
Yeah, he's pretty important in the Empire. I thought I mentioned it to you before. He's the Minister of Military Affairs. Still, though, I could have sworn those two didn't get along.
Hey.
We'll save Caspar's later.
No.
I'm going to catch me some mighty fish. Just you wait and I didn't catch a single fish last month. But this month, oh, this month, I'm casting my line just as the captain taught me all those years ago. You're going with the captain to investigate Ramire Village soon, aren't you?
Yeah.
It feels like so long ago that you two came here.
I don't know, roughly like... It was like... Chapter 8, so about 8 months.
Is that so?
Heck. Talk with
I'm
Dash.
worried about Ramire. That affliction is a little too mysterious for my liking. I'm pretty sure it's not normal.
Yeah.
Then what could it be? Greetings, Professor. Nothing to report. Oh, except that Tomas departed the monastery and has yet to return. Consider that reported. He's been gone for periods of time before and has always returned, so I'm not too worried. Still, I
If there
wonder
weren't
what in the
any
world
body
he's doing out
snatchers, then, yeah, you would have nothing to be worried about. Or, you have something. Yeah,
Hello there.
worried about.
This one, yes? I think 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 this one, yes? I think... This one, yes? I thank you. This one, yes? I think this one, yes? I thank you. Return soon, please.
Hey, welcome.
Bye.
You have a good eye. A pleasure. You have a good eye. A pleasure. You have a good eye. 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 A pleasure to come again.
Unsnail.
Professor.
Hey, Professor. I'd love to catch. Hey, how about a favor?
What do you require?
Finally. 2 battalions. I
you want to
need
hire
this.
Whatever the...
Do you want to hire
This.
do every? Do you want to hire this?
We're here to...
Do you want to hire this? Ready for your... Do you want to hire this? Will protect... Do you want to hire...
We will see it done.
Farewell.
You know, Professor, why all of... Heart...
Oh, right. I have a request.
Okay.
You know, Professor, why all...
Oh,
Hey! When news reached we had renown for all we knew.
Perhaps.
Professor.
This looks delicious.
Yeah,
This.
This isn't...
Lorenz.
I like it. I did not expect. Hey, Professor. Can I get your advice on something? I just don't know what to do anymore. I used to think they were the best. But now I can't even stand looking at them.
Time heals all wounds.
Good point, Professor. I think I need to see other meats right now. Then I can come back to fish when I'm good and ready. Good to see you, Professor. I was just on my...
Perhaps. They say that after all, how about you, Professor?
That.
Hey there.
Poultry.
You're going... It feels like...
Just in the corner. It's your favorite guy.
His Highness has been going out late into the night. He will not speak of it to me. Professor, do you happen to know anything?
As I recall,
Lord Arundel is here? That may well explain it. His Highness's headaches have been growing steadily worse. I would prefer that he retire to bed early.
Of the 4 or 5 years since I started here, this is certainly the busiest.
It was 4. I've been here 5.
Ah, what's a year here or there? Don't be petty now, Shamir.
You count your enemies the same way.
If I take care of them quickly, what does it matter how many there are? Oh, sorry. We didn't mean to ignore you, Professor.
As you were saying, it's been a busy year. There never seemed to be enough hands for the work.
That reminds me. Do you have that thing? If you do, we want it.
Want? No, we need it. Give it to me, not her.
Hey now, I'm the one who brought it up. We may be friends, but that's just rude.
basically,
Favor
there's
to ask.
two items you get.
It was 4.
You have to choose between one of them.
Hey now. Hey you, do me a favor.
Get a
Professor,
silver sword or a silver bow.
I'm sorry to ask this of you, but I would deeply appreciate it if you would promise to keep my association with Edelgard to yourself.
No.
It is a complicated history, what she and I share. Thank you. Let me
can... Professor, tell me, is this about Ramire? There are more villagers acting strangely today than yesterday. Knights have been dispatched, yet the underlying cause is as yet unclear. And the most anyone can do is stand back and watch. It is most distressing. Professor, what do you think about all this?
Yes.
Goddess, you have spoken near blasphemy, and I would suggest a hasty apology.
Ah. Angry.
Professor, what have you got there? That's... my goodness, that is just what I've been looking for. I can offer nothing more than this, but I do ask that you consider trading with me.
Okay.
I am in your debt, Professor.
And
Professor,
recruit you.
Of course, I have to be truthful. It's all feel free, and then I'd never put a burden.
Hiya.
I thought we might make it through last month. If only this...
Right.
Here. Talk with
I
Lysithia.
heard about Ramire Village from some of the knights. It's certainly troubling. If it's a contagion, we at Garrick Mock should be on the lookout as well.
Yeah.
Your words are oddly persuasive, Professor, even if they're not exactly based on anything. For me? For me? Thank you. Thank you.
Have anything?
What did... What?
That's
Get it?
Ramire Village is an Empire territory, but it's still relatively close to the monastery. Oh, but you know all about that, don't you?
Oh.
The story goes that it was in Ramire Village that Alois found you.
Okay.
More money.
Congratulations on winning the Battle of the... I certainly feel like I... Hey there, Professor. I'm not unhappy. Well, I might learn even more. Oh, yeah? I'm looking forward to...
There, now we can go do the Ingrid paralogue.
Professor?
It's your quest.
Do you have time for a request?
Ah, it's a tournament for me exclusively.
Hey there. Hello there. Ah, Professor.
Ignatz.
Oh, come on. What an
True.
Ah, Professor. I'd like to learn more about...
Oh, not yet.
Ah, Professor.
Ignatz.
Oh, come on. What an...
True. You're sweet.
you're sweet. Professor, but if you...
Ah, Professor. Oh, come on. What an
True.
Sports. Talk with Cat here.
The librarian is always out and about these days, and just when I had some questions about a book I'd borrowed. Now I'm so curious about where he's gone off to. He'd better come back soon. Thank you so much.
Talk with
so
Blaine.
happy to be. I honestly cannot it reminds me of when I was a child. Oh, I mean, what?
I want inventory, reclass. We'll swap to this.
It's time to...
Wow!
It's time to...
Professor.
That's that B support with Lorenz. Don't need to try with him anymore.
Hey, please, could you let me? Fantastic. Thanks, Professor. You have...
Do what? Plus grab that. That is.
Need something? This one? You're all set. See you again soon.
What is it? I assume you know by now. Still, I have a particular. I have something to ask of you.
This
Talk
is a
with
place of
Petra.
mysteriousness. In a place alike to this place, you can imagine the goddess of Fodlan truly existing. At times I miss those places in Bridget. At times, I am missing those places so painfully.
Gifts.
This is giving me great joy.
Lost item.
This is not. I had lost
that one.
Huh?
You do not look well. Are you sure you aren't coming down with a cold or some other ailment? Please, visit a doctor before your situation worsens. I suppose the infirmary is also an option. Though when I went there the other day, I was unable to receive medical guidance, as Professor Manuela was drunk and fast asleep on the floor.
Yeah, that's why she's
Please, though
not a very good doctor.
I could use your help.
Professor! Oh, please be...
Hello there.
Hey!
During the Red Wolf Moon, wild monsters make ready for the winter to come, stirring more than at any other time of the year.
Really?
For Remire Village, isn't that right? Watch your step on that journey.
Okay.
May the goddess protect all of you.
Talk with
How are
Lauren.
you feeling, Professor? Are you sick? If so, I would urge you not to push yourself too hard. Just my natural talent. It would seem that your reputation is... It's a shame.
Time to go up. Owl feather.
Really?
We're gonna drop a whole
Professor.
bunch of stuff on her.
Do you ever wish you could return to... Is that so? This month's... It was in half a year.
Gifts.
Oh, I appreciate... Oh, I appreciate...
Oh, let's get that Ray of Beast support out of the way then.
Hello, Professor. It is so nice to see you here. It brings me great joy to know that you wish to visit with me again. I have this odd feeling that recently you've been trying to avoid me.
That isn't so.
I am relieved to hear that.
It couldn't be. I just gave you a
In
sword.
any case, I am delighted by this opportunity to speak with you again. My, how laughable I must seem. I imagine you must be dumbstruck by how unbecoming my behavior is for the Archbishop of all of Fodlan.
Sorry. Sorry if you made you feel that way.
Oh, please do not waste your apologies on me. I am perhaps oversensitive. But thank you all the same. You are very kind. In any case, how are you feeling? Have you experienced anything strange since you began wielding the Sword of the Creator?
Can't say I have.
Oh, I'm glad. There are so many legends about that blade. I was worried that carrying it may result in some strange side effect. Has there really been nothing odd? A tightness in your chest? Strange dreams? Anything of the sort?
Actually, there is a young girl.
So you saw a young girl, and she appeared to you like a phantom? I'm afraid I can't explain such an occurrence, but it may very well have something to do with that relic of yours. Please know that you are welcome to come to me about anything. I'm here for you, always. By the way, when I see you at work giving such splendid guidance to all of your students, I want you to know that it brings me great joy, as though I myself am receiving the benefit of your kindness.
And there we go. Oh, I gotta be support with Petra. I can rock a little later.
Hey,
Rock with
Professor,
Cyril.
want to trade me what you're holding? Thanks, Professor. This is great. The night I'd sure then again.
Kid,
Professor,
the situation there is worrying, yes. But tell me,
were you not feeling okay?
I hope you're not just saying that.
Professor, hey, I hope we get it. I know I'm Professor.
Lost item.
Someone. Oh, that's.
Gifts.
No, thanks. Wow. No, thanks. Wow, this is.
That is not a lonely part yet.
Well.
I wonder how Remire Village is faring. Hopefully, it wouldn't be unheard of. Almost 20 years ago, a terrible plague blazed through Fargus. It even hit the capital city, taking the Queen Consort's life. Or so I heard. The whole kingdom was in an uproar over that loss. The person who saved the kingdom wasn't a doctor, but a holy woman, the fair Lady Cornelia. After that, she was awarded the honor of being a mage in the service of the royal family. She sounds like an amazing woman, but she must be pretty old by now. But hey, maybe she's aged like a fine wine.
No, sounds like those who slither in the dark started a plague to place one of their pawns inside the Fargus royal family's walls. Actually, I'll come back to them. I need to go speak to Cities.
Impressive. Thanks.
Get that.
Hello. Hello, Professor. Would you mind trading it with me? Oh, thank you so much. I'll be sure
Path
to
of
take great.
Dawn. Now you go back to here.
If it's not too much of a thank you so much. I'll treasure it forever. Good day, Professor. Well then.
Gifts.
Oh, thank. Oh, thank. Oh. Oh, thank.
Talk with Ferdinand von Eyre.
Remire Village. If you had not did one of the, it will remain a mystery. Oh, well, the Remire. If you had not did one of, it will remain a. How could you? How could? What a kind. Exact. What a kind gift.
Ports. Correct.
Right.
Extra support. That will be a B.
Hey there.
Well done. You have my thanks.
That's an iron shield for me. And we'll go here.
What in the world is happening in Remire Village? I hear even the knights have been dispatched. I hope it's nothing too serious. After all, that's where we first met. I have valued memories of the place.
Yeah. Linhart.
That's a nice thing. Why don't you trade it for this? Excellent doing business with you, Professor. Huh? However, I fear my life can...
Oh!
And now we'll go back to Catherine and Shamir. What do I want? Do I want to give Ash more damage, or do I want me to get more damage?
You brought it, Professor? How? You can give it here. Excuse me. I asked first. Why don't we let the Professor decide?
I'm gonna go with Catherine.
Seems the Professor likes you better than...
Thanks. Here's... I knew I could count on you. Of the four, it was 4. Ah, you count your... If I take...
As you were saying.
Yes.
I'll take it.
And we'll head to Abyss for a little bit.
Thanks.
Thank you. You have my gratitude.
Thanks.
Hey,
There.
listen up. I've got something to report. Mr. Backup doesn't come by anymore, which is fine. Not incredibly rude or anything.
Yeah, just fine.
Just fine.
Hey,
That guy's here.
have you ever killed anyone?
No.
Really? Never? Is that true?
Yes. Correct.
You look scary, but you're actually not so bad.
In here.
Hey, you. Want to help me out with my magical research?
Sure.
I just need to open you up and have a look inside.
Alright.
No? Well, would you lend me a few hairs at least?
Now, let's see what this guy has to offer.
You get your hands on something valuable that you can't get on the surface?
This?
Money first, friend. How much you got? Ah, no, let me stop you there. That won't be enough.
Really?
Maybe next time. See you around.
Comment below if you know what this guy sells. How much gold it costs. I honestly...
Chatterbox, what's wrong with you? Go home. Good. Get some rest, okay?
I'll go home and rummage all the garbage.
I can't shake the feeling that what went down in Remire Village is something other than a plague. I guess it's best not to go sticking our noses in it, lest they get cut off.
I can't just happen.
Don't go and make me worry about you, friend. You're looking paler than usual. Stop pushing yourself so hard.
News of the affair at Remire Village has reached me. The situation seems rather dire. Any threat to the lives of the common folk must be met with swift action.
I agree.
Oh, you share my views? That speaks well of you.
Yeah.
You have more than a commoner's share of integrity. Given your concern, would it not be appropriate for you to depart rather than idling the time away?
No. I gotta talk with everyone and go through the trash. Gauntlets. Lance.
Winning the battle was great and all. The after party was a complete letdown.
Really?
I guess I get it. There were some younger students around and all that. Still, what a waste. We needed some fun juice, that's all I'm saying. But yeah, it was still a fine time.
Oh, so you want alcohol. That should be fine. Construct manually. Construct. This. And for authority. this. The authority for you to do.
It seems I've improved.
Nice.
Well, that was...
No new spells, though. Main, pop that open.
I'm really getting the hang of this.
Put more into this.
This.
I'm certain.
Oh. X. And writing. I think I want 40 line. Faith. Good. Begin lecture.
Chatterbox.
And we'll recruit Petra.
I am feeling. Is it possible to be switching to your? I have so much, but I have full.
And we'll recruit Lawrence.
I have heard good things of... I believe... What do you say? Shall we... I suppose... I expect...
It went well.
That worked out well.
Aha!
I'm a quick study.
Guess I learned a thing or two.
Let's... Marketplace. Items. Buy. Certification.
A new path.
friggin' here.
I have six. I have six.
Beef.
Well. That's a nice.
That bonuses.
Easy.
One defense. I should give like a res boost, maybe. No reason not to do this. Let's see what I get here.
I passed.
That's good.
Easy.
Last.
Well, how do...
Oh, I'm.
There's not much...
This. Alright, that will be the end of the video. We will be doing some paralogs next time. Probably Tales of the Red Canyon and thinking this one. Alright, yeah, so next time, Tales of the Red Canyon and Rumors Do Poke Up Tales. I will be sure, whatever, and goodbye.